We good, Bart? All right, everybody. Live weigh-in for the first time ever on the Champions Tour. The start of the 2025 season, presented by Skeeter and Yamaha. Guys, this is the first time we ever done this live weigh-in format. It's going to be exciting because none of you know who the top 17 are that are being paid out, let alone the winner of this event. Points are very, very important for this event. We're going to be reducing our field size down from 65 to 45 and then back up to 50 for the start of the 2026 season. So every point does matter. Before we kind of start this format and we go over the hot seat details and our additional sponsors, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to all the marshals out there that patiently entered. What we tabulated is almost 4,000 fish that were caught before the last hour of the tournament was even concluded, which is incredible. Records were shattered today. The weather held up. It's been incredible. That's why it took a few extra moments. We want to make sure these details are correct. So my team with Providence Marketing, Bartusic Media, have done their due diligence. They're over here double verifying all of the marshals scorecards. And I want to make sure that we get all of the remaining marshals and anglers over this way so we can get a view of them, because I have to do a couple of interviews before we load the hot seat. So as you anglers make your way this way, I just want to take a moment to thank our sponsors for this year. Again, Skeeter Yamaha, featuring the Champions Tour for the entire 2025 season with Joel Carlson and Chris Brown. A huge shout out goes to them. These anglers at the end of the 2025 season will have the opportunity to qualify for a brand new Skeeter Yamaha package, a ZX200, and those that are fishing out of a qualified Skeeter of 2 years or newer value and registered through Skeeter will have the opportunity to upgrade from a ZX200 to an FXR model, which is absolutely incredible, and we couldn't thank Skeeter Yamaha enough. Minn Kota Humminbird with Tim Price have been supporters of the Champions Tour for quite some time here. This is, I believe, our 9th season. Thank you, Minn Kota Humminbird, for all of the product. As you see, we donate Humminbird signs, swag. We have Ultrex trolling motors, Raptor packages throughout the season that were donated, along with a ton of funds from these sponsors that make everything possible. Thank you, Minn Kota Humminbird. As well as Northland Fishing Tackle. We have the Petersons here. Thank you, Northland. And GSM for supporting the tour. Now, we really appreciate you guys being here. You've been a monumental support to our tournament trail, and it's an honor as my first year to see you guys come back and support us. So thank you very much. Can you raise your hand for me, please? Thank you to Northland. Give them a round of applause. It's incredible, the resources that they give to us to make this very dream a possibility. Lasalka Fishing and Customs, VF rod line that my wife and I build. You see the rack here. They're rods that we were hand built by multiple builders here in Mound, Minnesota. We do have multiple retail stores, one of which is at Waypoint Angler Supply. Take a look at these rods, the value of these rods, what we do with the resources that we collect from the sales of these rods go directly to the tournament trail and help everything here that you see a reality. Yeti has also been a longtime sponsor of the Champions Tour. You see the Yeti coolers, the day pack lunch bags. You have the Champions Tour Yeti mugs, things of that sort that they give away, along with donations that help make this a dream. Striker is one of the presenting sponsors of this event here on Vermilion, along with Humminbird. We can't thank those two sponsors enough. Striker out of Hudson have been monumental in not only presenting us with contingencies and discounted clothing and the ability to be out in the sun with the long sleeve UPF apparel. They also have hosted an event over there on the St. Croix, and they have been monumental these most recent years in allowing this to become a reality. Waypoint Angler Supply for the Pro-Am, which I want to announce again is in the middle of July. We have a Pro-Am format where you, the marshals, get priority to be lined up with our pros and fish side by side. It's an incredible opportunity. You guys will be fishing as a team with separate payouts via Waypoint Angler Supply on Lake Minnetonka. That is in the middle of July. And we look forward to seeing as many of your faces as we possibly can. It's incredible to be able to give back. And that's exactly what we do here with the marshals. is give them an opportunity to fish with the pro instead of sit here and watch them weigh in the fish. We want to treat them to that incredible opportunity. So Pro-Am, Waypoint Angler Supply, thank you so much. We'll have a pre-tournament meeting over there. They'll be offering incentives and discounts for all of the anglers that participate. Arsenal Fishing, thank you, Dan Fabiano. Dan, if you're present here, raise your hand. I don't know if he was sticking around for the weigh-in this afternoon. Daniel Fabiano, we really appreciate your support. His tools and his custom gear and his swag and the jerseys and everything have kind of set the standard for tournament fishing in the Midwest. We really appreciate everything he's done. He's back this year after an absent year last year. We're happy to have him back. And thank you, Dan, for all of your support. Warner's Dock. You see Warner's Dock is who we run the skeeters through with Nate Warner. They've been incredible. They'll be more present in some of these following events. Thank you, Nate Warner, for everything you've done in coordinating everything with Chris Brown and Joel Carlson. Wenzel's Farms, the Wenzel's sticks that were provided for the marshals. Thank you, Wenzel, and the Major Mover Award. We appreciate everything you've done. Providence Marketing has a great relationship with most of these sponsors, and Wenzel's Farm continues to support the tournament trail. We also have TSG Graphics. They're who you see wrapping our boats. A lot of the pros out there decide to use TSG and Trent over at TSG Graphics. He's included a new incentive this year for anyone that's wrapping their boat, truck, or trailer, that they will offer a couple $100 value off of carpet decals, and they'll continue to work with us on pricing and everything that they do over there in Malacca. Thank you, TSG. Explore Alexandria, Explore La Crosse, Powerhouse Lithium, and Fortunes Bay. We can't thank you again. These are the last remaining sponsors that have made this a possibility, and thank you for allowing us to use your venue. Now I can kind of go off the cuff here. I don't have to read any more of these notes until we get that final tabulation corrected here. Where is Nathan Nipper? I want to get Nathan Nipper up here real quick, because before the blackout period, before we had everything go down, Mr. Nate Nipper led the tournament, and then everything went black, which is kind of stressful because some of these anglers didn't have good cell service. And we didn't know if Nathan Nipper was truly in first, truly not, but as the app stated, he was leading the tournament. So round of applause for Nathan Nipper coming into the final hour of the event. A rookie for 2025. What he'll be doing here to start this whole thing off as I continue to interview a few marshals and a few other people is we're going to have Nathan Nipper take a hot seat here. But before we do that, Nathan, if you have a moment to just explain what you went through, explain the process, explain the nerves, explain your marshal connection, and tell me how that first half of the day and then the second half of the day went.
Went about the same. First half we got off to catching, and second half we got off to catching. My marshal, real talk, he is the all-star today. He was so dialed, such a polite kid. We had a whole lot of fun. Fishing wise, you guys saw it. We caught 230 fish or 130 fish. Just a crazy day. They're everywhere. I've never seen fishing so good. We'll see where the chips land. I know Hunter cracked them too. It's going to be a nail biter, but happy where we are. I can't imagine a better day than this. So if we don't take her home, it's wild, but it's been a fun run and glad to be back in Champs Tour.
Thank you so much, brother. So this is what we're going to do for this new format as I interview a few other people that I see out in the crowd and we talk about their day. And as the final tabulations are taking place, we're going to have you take a seat over here in the Skeeter Yamaha package in the Skeeter hot seat. If you wouldn't mind jumping up over there for me, Nathan Nipper. And if anyone takes over your total weight, we will be replacing you on the hot seat. And if you make the final three, we'll bring you up here, announce third place, and then hand the check and trophy off to the winner. But Nate, I'm going to actually, you could sit up on this chair right here for me. I need you a little bit closer, brother. We need to get your face on this live feed just to get some of those reactions. So if you haven't realized, a lot of these anglers that are sticking around because they don't know if they're in the top 17 because of the blackout period, these guys are beat and battered. This format takes it out of you. How do I know? Well, I fished it last year. I fished it the year before that and the year before that. these guys' hands are bleeding, literally. I saw some of the marshals were dealing with battle wounds from catching so many fish. When you catch 100 fish, again, over 30 plus teams had 100 fish recorded for the event. You just are worn out by the end of the day. So thank you for everything. We appreciate you coming in here as a rookie and rocking that Skeeter Yamaha package that you do. All right, there was a guy, this guy right here. I haven't talked to you in a while, Mr. Peters. Can I get you up here real second? Would you mind coming up here just to explain a couple of things? You're a veteran of the Champions Tour, and I think it would be great for you to represent the tour and kind of explain to us how things have transpired and then how different this format is now that you have to deal with me this year. All right, Mr. Peters, let's hear it.
Well, first, congrats to you. Well done. Nipper, well done today, too. To Dane's comment earlier, my whole body's a bit numb. My hands are destroyed. And to catch 100 bass, as all kinds of guys did today, is, I mean, you're catching them. It's you're on point all day long. I chose to take and put it on black this morning. I ran way west. I caught 59 largemouth. My thought on that was, yeah, I got 500 bedfish with the rest of you guys, but I think I can catch them on 20-pound fluoro and I can catch them faster. Turns out they only bit on one spot, and I caught 59 of them off one spot, and they were pretty small, but it was enough to, it's one of those you don't leave biting fish, even if they're 1/8s and 1/9s, and I was like, and at the same time, guys are running away with it. I'm catching them at one point on every single cast for 35 minutes. And I can't keep pace with 1.5, 2 pounders. Like you can't when they're catching 2.5s and 3s on beds. I was like, well, I can't really commit to anything else. I'm already like 25 miles up the lake. I'm not coming back. I'm just going to see what ends up happening. So ran that pattern for a long time. It was a lot of fun, but the app, of course, the service for all those that know was a little tough, especially way out west where I was. So there were times we were 20, 30 fish behind because we couldn't load them. And it's all right. When they're biting, you keep catching. But long runs, beautiful lake. There's a ton of fish in it. And what you guys all did was a bit mind-boggling. Because when you're catching them on every single cast and you're losing ground because they're not big enough, you're just like, oh my God, I've caught 17 and 17 casts. Just they're biting. Like and can't even keep up with it. It's that's what's amazing about this whole format is that obviously the lake's got a ton of 3-pound smallmouth and decided to put it on black, and it just wasn't my day for that. But came back this afternoon, went and caught a few smallmouth, and it was a nice time. Congrats to all the guys that caught 200 plus pounds of bass today. I don't think I got to 200 pounds. I think I'm probably in the 180s, 190s. But for all those guys that caught 200 pounds, unbelievable days for all you guys.
Thank you, Matt Peters. Please give him a round of applause. A veteran of the Champions Tour, a recipient of a Skeeter boat, and congratulations on an incredible history with the tour. All right, guys, so a little note he mentioned about the app. You know, some of these struggles with the service are real. What's incredible is that the value that these sponsors have provided us and the funds that we've been able to dump back into the app allowed it to not crash. Somehow it is successfully up and running. Everything ran just as planned. And when you don't have service, that's how it goes. But we love this lake so much. We continue to come back here because it provides us thousands of fish catches within one day. So the Real Live Well app, thank you for the team that's helped create that app. Thank you, Providence Marketing, for doing all the tabulations and handling everything there. It's been incredible to watch that grow, and we're thankful to have that. Now, Nathan Nipper, I want to talk to your marshal real quick because I want to hear a little bit from him if he doesn't mind. Is there a way we can get his marshal up here real quick? These guys are what make this possible. Some of these guys, it's the first time they've done this. Some of these guys have been here through freshman year, through senior, have graduated, come back and are fishing it. I want to get to know your marshal a little bit to understand how that first half went, because it's a guarantee that we know you cracked them to make the top seat before the blackout period. What's your name, brother?
Devin.
Yeah. Awesome, Devin. Now, a couple of questions for you as we break down this live feed. I'm going to just slide this way for a little bit, Devin. Can you tell me how many years you've been marshaling, and then tell me, boy, were you ready for what was about to unfold in front of you?
Well, I did it last year, all three of the tournaments and the championship. And I was with Kyle Schuda in the championship. So I didn't know if I was going to have a day like that ever again. I mean, he whacked them for 2 hours straight every cast. And we go out there and catch 130 fish, over 200 pounds. It was absolutely unreal.
Devin, what I heard when I came to watch you guys catch before the blackout period is Nathan's comment of how incredibly amazing the marshals are and how incredible you were and monumental to his success because of the relationship you had and the process that you had, and how awesome that is to have someone like Nipper be a mentor. Can you explain to me what your dream or future is with marshaling? How many more years you have potentially, and then do you ever plan on fishing something like this?
I mean, definitely a goal of mine. I mean, I love fishing and just learn so much craft from these guys. It's unbelievable. Doing it this year and then next year for sure, and just keep learning. These guys know a lot of crap, a whole lot.
That's incredible, man. We can't thank you enough. Congratulations on having an awesome time with our pros. You're always welcome back here. Very, very, very glad to have you. And if you ever need anything from us, please don't hesitate to ask. Thank you, Devin. All right, guys, I have been notified that we have the final totals. If we can get some anglers up here, do we have a few of the anglers mic'd? If not, I need to get the totals up to this podium. Can we get the prizes that go? Because what we'll do is we'll start with 17th place and work our way up to the top 3. But if we can get some totals up to the podium, make sure we have prizes allocated accordingly in the big bass. Maybe if Ron, if you want to double check that we could get some totals up here before I walk off this live stream, that would be awesome. They should be on the other side of that tent right there, right on that back table. How incredible to have marshals like that. He is the real deal. Every single one of these, including some of these marshals who are rookies this year who have never done this, they were here at 5:30 this morning for a pre-tournament meeting. They sat and spoke with Paul Newman and I. We learned about how to what the procedure was, what we did with the app. They drove hours, and you know what's incredible? I was told that it would be very difficult to get marshals to drive all the way up to Vermilion with some of us in school. And the most incredible thing about all of that was it wasn't that difficult to get the support from the youth to come all the way up here during school to make sure that they're here for you guys. So a round of applause to all the marshals who made this possible, who made the sacrifice to drive up here, compensated, of course, by the Champions Tour, but without that, this format is just not the same. So if we can get some totals coming up here, they're coming up right around the corner. We're going to start with our 17th place prize, our final payout, which is incredible this year. 17th place, we're giving away $2,000 cash. $2,000, which is incredible for 17th place. Thank you to my team for making that a possibility too, because what we had to do is we had to look at some of our expenses. We had to run this thing like a well-oiled machine. We cut some of the fat out of the deal. We made sure that we utilize our resources importantly, and that we can give them directly back to the anglers, which is my dream and my goal with the Champions Tour. We're going to continue to make this thing the best tournament trail in the state of Minnesota and try and touch the nearby states so we can help these anglers of the youth and the high school tournament trails. They can look up to you and you can be a mentor, and we can create something like this for years to come. So that's our goal. 17th place, we're waiting to see what those totals on paper look like. I'm assuming they're going to be handwritten. For our winner of the event, whoever that may be, that marshal, as long as they're sticking around, is going to get a custom Humminbird LED trade show sign to hang up in his or her room or garage, or maybe your parents are going to want to take that from you and stick it in your shed. We're going to be giving away a few other prizes that weren't mentioned for the Major Mover Award, along with first, second, and third place. We'll be handing out some Yeti coolers. Again, Yeti has been an incredible sponsor, and Matt Thompson, Big Bass Matt Thompson, was absent last year. He had a national presence on the Opens and decided to come back and join us this year because the format is just something that he craved. Matt Thompson, formerly known as Big Bass Matt Thompson, has made the Yeti cooler so popular. My wife, Danielle, bless her heart, She's very supportive. She's been here with me from the beginning. She's the one that said, Dane, if you didn't do this, you're crazy. Everybody, a round of applause for my wife who helped tabulate all the totals. Thank you so much, Danielle, Danny Joe, D as I like to call her. Thank you, sweetheart. This is incredible. I know this is probably a big shock to you, but couldn't do it without you. All right. So let's get this thing started. Are you ready? All right, let's see here. We are looking for Big Bass of the 2025 Champions Tour event on Vermilion. Big Bass goes to Tony Johnson with a 5-pound, 1 ounce. I'm assuming it's a smallmouth. Tony Johnson, get up here, Tony. Tony Big Bass is usually paid out with a check following the event, but I want to talk to you about what you caught that bass on here. Tony, this is not your first year. Tell me what you got that big bass on and tell me it was the first or second half.
I caught it with 10 minutes left in the second half. I literally went to a wind point that I told my marshal I hadn't fished at all, but I drove by it 4 times practicing and whipped a hair jig up there on your rod and hooked that 5-1. Jumped out of the water. My marshal got excited. I had butterflies and got it in and weighed it up.
Beautiful. Well, congratulations on a big bass, Tony Johnson. Thank you again for coming back up here this year. You will be mailed a contingency check for your big bass prize, and we look forward to seeing you on the cross.
I bet. I'll be there. Thank you.
Also, because it needs to be written down on our details, the cooler for the big bass that Matt Thompson is formerly known for, the Yeti cooler, to you, Tony Johnson. Yep, we're going to be standing down right here with Adam Bartuzek, take a picture in front of the Skeeter for our production that will be created following the tournament. Let's jump to 17th place. Let's get talking to some money here. 17th place, we're not going to do too much interview. We're going to get all the way up to 10th place. So come up, grab your check, smile for the camera. We'll bring it over to Adam Bartuzek with 154 pounds and 5 ounces. Mr. Ryan Kiki. Ryan, come on up, brother. 17th place, $2,000, the largest payout for a 17th place prize. I'll hand this down to you here so you don't have to make your way up on top of the stage. All right, in 16th place with 161 pounds. A rookie to the Champions Tour, Mr. Hellabass himself, Rich Lindgren, $2,000. Yeah, Rich. Way to go, man. 16th place out of a field of 67 is an incredible feat. Because we were a little delayed with all these hand tabulations, we're only going to interview the top 10, but 16th place, 161 pounds. That is absolutely incredible. Congratulations. I believe that. The blackout period does work and does create more stress. Thank you, Rich. All right, in 15th place with 161 pounds and 5 ounces, Mr. Tommy Parker. Tommy, where are you, brother? Get on up here. This isn't Tommy's first time coming up here and collecting a check. He had a big win down on the Mississippi River a couple years ago. Tommy, thank you so much for joining us this year. $2,000 for 15th place. I'm going to hand you both of this and shake your hand here 1 second. Thank you, brother. If you wouldn't mind, Tommy, you want to take a picture with Adam Bartusek just so we can get that documented. Thanks, buddy. 14th place after the blackout period here for 161 pounds and 11 ounces. Drum roll. Mr. Brian Linder. Yeah, Brian. Mr. Elite Marine Innovations. I want to say that it's got to be close to Mound. Is that Spring Park? Yeah. Spring Park, Minnesota. Check out Brian Linder. He has an incredible business down there. He's joined us now. Is this your second year? Third year on the tour. Thank you so much. $2,000 to you. We appreciate you. In 13th place with 164 pounds and 2 ounces, as we try and keep everything from blowing away here, Mr. Evan Blakely. Evan Blakely. Did you think you were up here in the top 17? Did you have a hunch? He shakes his head and says, I have no idea. No idea. Couple $1,000 for 13th place with 164 pounds and 2 ounces. Great to you, my friend. Thank you so much for joining us this year. We appreciate it. In 12th place with 165 pounds and 2 ounces, Mr. John Figgy. Come on, John. Mr. Figgy, congratulations, my man. 12th place, 165 pounds and 2 ounces. No stranger to the tour format. We appreciate having you here. Thank you so much, man. How was the blackout period? Did it stress you out too? Way too much. What are you doing, Dane, changing this up on us? All right, in 11th place, we have 168 pounds and 7 ounces to Bradley Leutner. Bradley. Come on, Bradley. Congratulations, man. You made it through the blackout period. Congratulations. I'll shake your hand. Thank you so much for being here, buddy. All right, top 10 time. Top 10 time. I'd also like to remind my folks in the back, I haven't seen if a name was placed on the check. Can we make sure that we have that name written on the check that's in the trailer so we don't have to do that before we get to the top 3? That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. All right. 10th place, 168 pounds and 10 ounces to Jake Panici. Come on, Panici. I want to say you're from up here. Am I mistaken? Yes, he is. Congratulations, buddy. You get up on stage and share a few words with us as I make sure that the check is all good. You come around the corner here. Thank you so much. I'm going to hand this to you and shake your hand before you jump off the stage. Tell me, again, everyone seems to be stressed out about that blackout period. How was this format change, and how was your day?
I really liked it. It stressed me out big time. I was worried about what my weight was, and yeah, it was super stressful. This lake's amazing. Come get a guide trip with me. I love this lake. And it's, yeah, you guys are gonna see what it's really like and how much weight this lake can put up. And thank you to Classic Bass.
Absolute, buddy. Congratulations. Make sure you step down here and get pictures with Adam Bartusek. We appreciate you having you back. Thank you so much for being a presence, buddy. Yeah. All right, in 9th place, with 168 pounds and 15 ounces, Bennett Gopinski. Come on, Bennett. Rookie on the 2025 Champions Tour season. This event on Vermilion presented by Humminbird and Striker. Bennett, your first tournament ever, and you get a top 10. That is incredibly hard to do with 168 pounds. Tell me about it.
Oh, I was a nervous wreck the whole day. My first cast went about 20 feet into the tree because my heart was thumping way too hard.
I know that feeling. Sometimes when you're trying to even initial, you forget what letters you're trying to put on the score sheet. Can you tell me a little bit about that process?
It's just everything just out the window. It's just, you guys just settle down, and then it was fine from there.
It's incredible to have you here. Seems like you're going to be a strong presence on the tour. Bennett Kempinski, your trek for your 168 pounds and 15 ounces. Congratulations. I'm going to take a brief 2-minute break here just to triple check a couple things on our Major Mover Award and our contingencies with Stryker and Northland and Arsenal. I will be back in 2 seconds to conclude the last little bit of this win, and then we'll get squared up. So be patient with me for 2 seconds. And I don't have that on the sheet, so I'm trying to remember what that is. And then I need to know All right. The winner of our Major Mover Award, which we award to the person who improved the most between the first and second half. I want to congratulate and bring back up to the stage Evan Blakely. Come on, Evan. There's a reason why you keep coming back here. Come on up here and talk about it, brother. You will be mailed a check from Wenzel's Farms. Thank you so much. Congratulations. And I can't remember what place did you end up in overall in the event? 13th place. So we didn't get you up here once you received your 13th place, but can you tell me what changes you made from the first to second half to allow you to win the Major Mover Award from Wenzel's Farm?
I want to start out with thanks Wenzel's Farms. This is great. Never won this one, so first half I blew it. I pulled up on some pretty rough stretches that they were great. 2 days ago when I was practicing over there, and I just spent way too much time on them catching 14 ounces and just enough glimmer of hope, like, oh, I'm gonna hit a wad of them any minute. And it just wasn't going. And I blew it. I didn't pull the trolling motor. I finally just yanked the trolling motor. And we ran, and I saw a couple dots that I laid, 3 days ago or whatever. And it's like, I don't even remember what this was. I don't know what I marked. Let's just pull in there, and pulled in and caught like 5 on like my first 6 casts. So that really saved me, and then rallied there at the end. And then, the second half came out and had some real good stuff over here. And caught the heck out of them. Had a really cool experience. Everyone will appreciate this. I know I told a lot of you guys, but so I caught a 4-3, caught him off a bed. I let that fish go, and he comes. All of a sudden, a muskie comes out from under my boat, great big huge one, and just goes and chases that bass all the way to shore. I don't know. My marshal can confirm. We don't know if he ate the bass. Like, I was pretty bummed. It was an upset moment, and so my next cast, I casted at him, trying to scare him off because I got more beds right here. Like, I want him out of here. So my next cast after that, I snagged a stick. So I just take that stick and I spear through it at that thing. That got him out of there. But it was pretty cool. It was an awesome event. My marshal was awesome. So thanks, Gwen. Look forward to seeing her more because first time. So did great. And I love it.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm glad to get you back up here, Evan Blakely. You've been a consistent presence. You've been absolutely crushing them these past few years. Excited to see you grow, and we look forward to seeing you down on the cross. Thank you, Evan. All right. Sorry guys, hold up the show. In 8th place, kind of bizarre when it's on a live feed, isn't it? In 8th place with 170 pounds and 11 ounces, Mr. Charlie Wright. Charlie. Come on up here, Charlie. Another rookie on the trail? 4 or 5 years ago, he was here and still has what it takes to finish in a top 10 in 8th place with 170 pounds and 11 ounces. When I hand this over to you, can you tell me if I told you were going to catch 170 pounds and you were in 8th place? Tell me what that feels like.
I knew it was going to take a lot to win, but nobody really had any idea that this was going to happen. I had a moment in practice. I was like, if I was fun fishing right now, I'd probably have over 100 fish. And I think I caught 100 fish on the dot today. And it would have been 101, but I boat flipped about a 2.5 pounder. It came off, hit the deck, and went back in the water. So I had to take the 2-minute penalty and not weigh the fish. So,
well, we're happy to have you. Congratulations on 8th place, my man. Thank you so much for coming back here. I'm going to hand you this check. Take a picture over there with Edinburgh Tusek, and we'll see you down on the cross. 7th place with 177 pounds and 6 ounces. Are you getting nervous up there in that hot seat in that Skeeter Yamaha, Nathan Nipper? It is what it is. In 7th place, Ron Mayer. Come on, Ron. Ronnie. Ron loves this lake. You look a little sore, Ron. You caught a few fish today. 177 pounds worth. Why don't you get up here and say a few things? Tell me how you were able to withstand all of the hook sets.
Advil. No, it's yeah. I'm thanking God I'm not driving home tonight. I hope all of you get home safe that are driving home, but I am shot. So one thing we missed last night in the meeting that all you guys were at was a huge thanks to my good buddy right here, Dane, and D sitting over there for taking the reins and putting this together. And I just want to say a huge thanks for you doing this for all of us out here. So first of all, how about a round of applause for them? The second thing I want to say is just a little plug here for this last year. I became the youth director for the TBF for the state of Minnesota, and we are going to. So since there's a lot of kids here and a lot of parents, I want to just let you know we're going to have a state tournament this year. It's already been announced many times, but it's on the Horseshoe Chain on August 11th. So if you have kids that love to fish that are 8th grade or less, get them signed up for that, because 1 in 10 boats goes on to the national championship. So it only costs $50 for them to do it too. So if you got kids that are of that age, please get them in that tournament. It's going to be a blast. And Dane's going to have this year for them to walk across the stage for every team in there. So thanks, buddy.
Congratulations, Ron Mayer. It's guys like this that mentor. It's guys like this that mentor the youth of the sport and continue to grow that sport. Thank you so much, Ron, for being a presence here and representing the Champions Tour the way we expect. 6th place prize, cash money, 180 pounds, 9 ounces. 6th place, Matt Peters. Come on back up here, Matt. I had a feeling you might be up that way. 6th place. I know you said a few words. If you wouldn't mind saying just a couple more. 6th place is awesome. Another top 10 finish. Glad to have you up here. And why don't you say a few words for us?
I'll keep it short and sweet. I'll echo what Ron said. I need Advil and some rest. But yeah, it was high intensity, amazing, as I told you guys earlier. And thanks to Dane and everybody, Glenn, Jack, all the team, Adam Bartusic, everybody that is part of this. The Marshals. Thank you to Alex. Thank you very much. You were amazing. What a day, bud. That was a really fun time. So thank you to everybody, and on to the next one.
Thank you, brother. I'm going to shake your hand here. Congratulations on an amazing finish. We're going to hand 6th place off to you for 180 pounds and 9 ounces. Incredible. Matthew Peters. We have seen a few rookies come across this stage, and I had the privilege of being able to sit back and watch 5th place here. This kid seemed extremely composed. I'm very impressed and very proud to announce $3,200 to 5th place, 183 pounds and 13 ounces, Mr. Tate Blomquist. Come on, Tate. Way to go, Tate, man. That was incredible. I was able to kick back and learn a few things from you as you were burning down that bank. Tate, tell me a few things about the format and who your marshal was or how that relationship transpired, and congratulations.
Yeah, the format, the blackout period is definitely nerve-wracking because, I mean, you don't know what you have, but I tried to keep my mind clear and not think about it is the best way I go about it. My boat marshal was awesome. Terrible with names, so I forgot his name, but great guy. Was super quick and got all my fish in. Yeah, had a blast. I can't wait to do it again on lacrosse.
Awesome, buddy. Congratulations for 5th place prize. Tate Blomquist. Thank you. All right, here. The last check we're going to hand out before we get down to 3rd, 2nd, and 1st, and no order specific. And 4th place, 203 pounds and 13 ounces. You heard that correctly. 203 pounds, 13 ounces in 4th place. Reigning Angler of the Year and winner of the ZX 200 last year, Kyle Shuda. Come on, Kyle. It wasn't that long ago you were coming across this stage last fall where we were able to say congratulations, and then you turn around and you start a season off like this. You almost might be making another run for an AOY. I'm not going to jinx it, but tell me about your day, my man.
Well, first of all, thanks for Ron to say that. I just want to congratulate you and your family on taking over the tour. You guys seem to be doing an awesome job to start off, so that's sweet. And yeah, my day today, unbelievable. There's, what was it, 200 something pounds? How many bass did I catch today? I don't even know.
203 pounds and 13 ounces.
203 pounds. How can you even catch that in one day? I don't know. I mean, I remember last night we were at the meeting here and people were talking, oh, it might take 130, 140 pounds or something like that. And I mean, to come in with over 200 pounds and not even come close to winning the tournament is insanity. So obviously this is my favorite lake on the planet. I've only been here 3 times with the Champs Tour, all 3 times. And I have a blast every single time I come here. But yeah, as far as the day went, they were on, you know, the bass are shallow, they're spawning right now. So I just basically fleeced the bank with a bunch of finesse plastics and some hair jigs. And that's basically how I caught all my fish. I did catch one fish that actually had a mouse down its throat today, and we got a picture of that and uploaded it on the Real Live Well app. So
that's incredible. Kyle Shuda, everybody, thank you so much for being here. Reigning Angler of the Year, an excellent finish, 4th place. Go ahead and step down there with Adam Bartusik, and we'll see you at the cross, my brother. Congratulations. And then there were 3. Nathan Nipper. We're going to have you come down to the stage here in just a moment. I'm going to call the other 2 anglers up here so we can announce which one of the 3 will be taking home 3rd place prize. So what we will do here is at random, we will draw out a few of these envelopes and get the names up here, and then we'll announce 3rd place. So why don't you and Mr. Chad Grigsby come on up to the stage here. And one Mr. Hunter Wendt. Come on, Chad Grigsby, Hunter Wendt, and Nathan Nipper. I'm going to give you guys a moment to just talk about your day. That way, when we announce 3rd place prize, it rolls down to the last 2. 3rd place prize will be taking home another Yeti cooler. 2nd place prize will be taking home, along with a check, an Ultrex trolling motor. And 1st place prize, we will present a check for $15,000, including any contingency money. I want to take a moment for you guys to come this way so you're in the live feed. I'm going to hand the mic off to Hunter Wendt on the far side. Hunter, you can talk about your day, the experiences. We'll hand it back down to Chad. Then we'll hand it to Nathan and announce our 3rd place prize.
Well, to say the least, it was probably definitely one of the best days I've ever had on lake. I've never caught that many bass in my life, any lake in the country. I don't think I went more than 2 minutes today without catching a bass. It was unreal. I mean, fish were shallow, pushing up as we were speaking, and I mean, the quality of this lake right now is just unreal. Never seen it like this before. So it was an awesome day. I'm really curious to see how this shakes out because my app wasn't working all day, so I have no clue what's going on. So I'm just I'm kind of curious. So let's get this show on the road.
Hey guys, thanks for everyone showing up. I mean, this is great crowd.
I fish all over the country, and by far, this is the most fun I've ever had fishing in anywhere in the country. I don't know if there's any locals or anything here, but you've got a great lake here, and let's take care of it. I mean, the way we run things, or you catch it, you weigh it, and you just let it right back go, so you're not hurting the fish or anything. And they're spawning. All of us caught them spawning, and I mean, it's just a perfect storm is what we basically ran into right here. Perfect weather, little fog or a little smoky because of our 51st state that we got, but anyway, it was just a great fishery, and it was a lot of fun. I knew it was going to be a slugfest. I didn't know it was going to be quite this much, but it was just a ton of fun. And thanks for everyone coming out. We'll see how everything shakes out.
One more time. Sorry. Getting over something. Yeah, I need some lubrication. We already said it all. It's a great lake. Again, huge shout out to my marshal. He was the real MVP. I'm not kidding, guys. Dialed. All you marshals, thank you so much for coming out. We couldn't do it without you. Echoing everything about Dane, the whole crew, top class. Fit and finishes, everything's dialed. Let's see how this shakes out.
The hot seat's getting pretty hot, ain't it? Pulling you down from the hot seat here, we're going to announce third place prize and a Yeti cooler with 209 pounds and 4 ounces awarded to Chad Grigsby. Chad Grigsby, congratulations, my man. We're going to have you step on down and grab that cooler. Third place would be photographed right down here with Adam Bartusek, and then the Yeti cooler handed off by my wife, Danielle. Congratulations, Chad, on an amazing finish. And this is where we gave the moment of glory to both of these guys. We're going to announce the winner of this event. In second place, you guys can shake it out. Second place can come down here. We'll allow the winner to have their moment. We'll allow the families to come up and give you a hug. We have Bartusek Media capturing this moment. And I think we've waited long enough. So, the first event of 2025, presented by Humminbird and Striker. The champion and a berth in 2. The championship for a brand new Skeeter boat. Your winner, Hunter Wentz. Unbelievable, Hunter. Congratulations on an incredible experience. Your weight of 282 pounds and 10 ounces. Hunter Wentz. Hunter, it has been incredible to watch you grow as a young angler out of a Skeeter Yamaha, to have done this numerous times. I congratulate you on an incredible event. I'm going to give you 2 more moments here with the microphone, and then this time is all wrapped up. So for you, Hunter Wentz, congratulations, buddy.
Oh my gosh, I have no words. I just want to say thank you, Dane, and your wife, and everyone that is a part of this for everything. This is unbelievable. I honestly have no words. I just want to thank all my sponsors. I want to thank my family for showing up, and my buddies, and so thank all you guys out here. My Marshall especially, he was awesome today. He fortunately had to leave, but he was honestly, he was encouraging me all day, and we had great conversation, and I think we captured some pretty cool moments on camera today. So it was an awesome day. I just want to thank everyone again, and we'll see you at the next one.
Thank you so much, brother. Congratulations. Out of a Skeeter Yamaha package, you have also won the contingencies with the Striker Rewards, Northland Fishing, and Arsenal contingencies. Congratulations on the accolades. We're proud of you. We look forward to seeing you in lacrosse. All right, get down there and take some more pictures, buddy. That concludes our weigh-in here for the event. Nathan Nipper in second place with 261 pounds and 15 ounces and an Ultrex trolling motor. Congratulations, my man. So proud of you on your rookie season. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out here today. We appreciate everybody's support and patience with us. Lacrosse is just around the corner in the beginning of July. Everyone, drive home safely. And until next time, we'll see you in lacrosse.